Hello and welcome to Advanced Punctuation. In this video, you will learn how to use quotation marks when you are making a reference to a piece of writing or a text. In the basic punctuation video on using quotation marks, you learn to use quotation marks to show a person's exact words, such as when you are writing a dialogue between two people in a story. But there is another way to use quotation marks. Whenever you want to tell someone through writing about a great article you read in a magazine, or when you want to share the title of a poem that you've memorized, you must place quotation marks around the titles of these texts. For example, did you read the story Kids Do Science in Saturday's newspaper? The quotation marks are around the words Kids Do Science, because that is the title of the article. Here's another example. Invitation is my favorite poem by Shel Silverstein. You know the title of the poem is Invitation because there are quotation marks around it. Articles and poems are only two examples for using quotation marks in the title. You can also use quotation marks around titles of chapters in a book, essays, short stories, songs, or articles and pages on a website. This is how you can remember when to use quotation marks around titles. Basically, any type of text that is short, such as the ones on this list, uses quotation marks. In this example, can you guess if The Fox and the Crow is a novel or a short story? If you guessed short story, you are right. That's because the title is not underlined. It has quotations around it. Remember that we place quotation marks around short pieces of writing. And this final example, again, quotation marks surround the title of the song. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star is a soothing lullaby for babies. Here are some examples. Before breakfast is the first chapter in Charlotte's Web. In this sentence, you'll find two interesting things. First, you'll notice that the title of the chapter is in quotation marks. But you'll also notice that the title of the book is underlined. Why is that? Well, if you are handwriting like I am over here, all titles of longer pieces of writing, such as the titles of books, novels, journals, plays, or movies, are underlined. If I had typed this up in a word processing program, I would have italicized the title, Charlotte's Web. You now know the many uses of quotation marks in writing. Keep practicing in our games on Always Ice Cream and Clever Dragons, and have fun.